Okay, all right. Okay, guys, we're back. I don't know why YouTube is such a pain. Uh, we start the stream back up. YouTube says excellent condition. It says we're working, but no video. So over about 10 minutes, I toggled it off and on, I don't know, 5 times. It finally started, and it started getting video. So I don't know. I wish there was a better way to figure out how to make YouTube work a little bit better. Anyway, it's Sunday, August the 22nd, second day of Huntsville Hamfest. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Sunday is usually a much lighter day. We're bringing up the guest chat room and the video. I think you've All right, guys, while we're waiting, I'm going to do a quick walk around. They haven't opened the doors yet. I might even shoot a little video for you while the crowd's not here. Maybe come back and play it for you. So we'll be back in a few minutes. I'll try to put a little, I'll turn one of the mics up, see if you can get a little noise here. The open mics usually get us in trouble, so that's one of the dangers of the trade. Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Well, what they do is they use the walls to project them.
parts is your name. Look at the food.
I want to go down there.
Okay, we just completed a walk around, did some filming. They just opened the doors a few minutes ago. The attendance is a little light on Sunday morning. It picks up after lunch. But this was a good time to kind of walk around. Got some good video for you. I'll try to show it to you. Yeah, today, Sunday's always a lighter day. A lot of people go to church here. They'll start coming in at about noontime. So the bigger crowd will be about noon today. So, you know, it's pretty relaxed Sunday mornings here. But there's a number of people in here. A lot of shopping going on, trading. We'll start doing surprises in a little while. Let's see how we're doing in the room here. You know, we've got about half the number of people in here this morning we had yesterday, so there'll be more coming in here. So what did we win? Yesterday we won a get your technician license. We won that book. We'll be giving that to somebody that needs it. We won, I think, a $25 gift certificate from ARRL, and we won a Yaesu handy-talkie, an FTD 70, I think it was. And we won a Yaesu mobile rig, FTM 300D, I think, FTM 300D yesterday. That was a nice mobile rig. We'll crank up new surprises in a little while. I've got a good video I'm going to show you. I just walked around and did a quick capture of a lot of the stuff. That's much easier than trying to get this cart down those aisles and work the camera and hold the microphones and so forth. So I started out before the doors opened this morning, so there wouldn't be any crowds in the aisles. And I got some good video. It'll give you the size, and it'll show you kind of the things that are here.
Bingo sort of a thing.
We're getting close to have this video ready for you guys. I think you'll like it. And then after a while, we will we'll start the prizes up. We got a lot of prizes. We got about 20 prizes to give away today. I found out what the Yaesu prize was. You know, they sent us a prize and didn't tell us what it was. I got an email last night. I'm not sure we'll get those out on the show. They'll be expensive to ship. They sent us, I think they sent us 4 mugs. So the postage to send a mug out would probably cost more than the mug will. I don't know. So we don't have them with us. Maybe we'll give them away later, or maybe a weekly show or something. I don't know. We stopped by the Shack in the Box yesterday, and we did a big interview, and we did not know it, but YouTube was not receiving our video. So we're going to have to do it again today. We're going to try to get by there if we can and do it. I've also told them if we don't get by there, for them to come by here and talk to us. All right, somebody said my audio is very low. This audio should be pretty loud. On the meter here, it's showing pretty high. In fact, it's showing almost clipping. Tell me if this mic is not good. All right, let me load a video up here for you guys. Let's see. We're going to try to do a quick walk around here. Hey, try to do a quick walk around here before the crowds get in here. Get you a quick video here. We'll run this in a few minutes. So we got ICOM here. ARL's here. Our prizes are about 50-50. If you'll look at
Bigger parts.
If you'll go to w5kub.com and at the top menu click on prizes Huntsville,
Our booth is all
we got about half the prizes are U.S. address only, and about about half are international, and about half are U.S. only. So take a look at that. We got about 20 prizes that we're going to be giving out today, and a lot of prizes. So once we get started, it's going to probably be non-stop, Hambot non-stop giving out prizes here a little later this morning. So enjoy the video. This is a walk around. Hello, Katie. Glad you're here, Katie. N3 ZN keys.
No, you put it up there. Have a nice setup.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Another fine day in our neighborhood.
It is.
It's a Hamfest.
Yeah.
right there back up, that kind of thing.
Now, see, we went the other day to that Waynesville Hamfest. Y'all did another one that weekend, didn't you, somewhere else? Oh, that's right. They, you know what? Everybody was just and that makes sense. But you know that thing,
We're at Gold Medal Ideas. They donated some prizes for the show, so you may be winning a hat from them. Now guys, here is an old TV. I remember well these TVs. I grew up with my uncle in a TV shop.
what's that? That was my first TV. Oh, really?
Hello.
Take a picture, take a picture.
All right.
Hey, how you?
Doing good.
Take the truck parked down there. Oh, you should have come by yesterday.
Uh-huh.
yeah, no, these things like double. This thing's like triple box.
We had a F4 tornado last year. Took it out. Luckily, finally found it about 2 weeks ago.
PA-33 is going to tell us. Got it there. If you have to have an antenna with traps, that's all.
Morning. Hello guys, how you doing? This guy has some meters. He must have 1,000 meters here.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7 years. So he was about 3.
I would love to have a box of these meters.
She likes
Let me go through and pick out a whole bunch of them.
So she got under the table and was showing him things and playing. They were playing with
A lot of free stuff here on this table. Just want you to look at the meters. This guy is, we've got to name him the meter guy. This guy's the knob guy. A lot of Collins gear here this year. I saw amazing how much Collins gear. Receivers and transceivers and so forth.
It's good enough. They're all ground down.
Special note, make sure to heat the pan before touching the sun.
Telling the truth, you're telling the truth.
All right, I'm gonna go. Let up.
I mean, trying to come up with
Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing?
One of the things I'd like to do is
What's it? Well, sometimes it's, my mind is totally blown from yesterday.
anyway, sorry you can't come to our Hamfest.
Well, the biggest thing is you can't work for that's the whole thing. You can't get us 14 You can give me 14.60. Like, that is
Network room, cable box. Cool, because I think they're
Yeah.
like my office. You're better off making me an office. You're just going to bring me
How's business? You moving anything?
I'm just sitting here. This is my
Oh,
friend.
oh, is
I
it?
think he's been selling a lot.
All right.
You've been getting lots of folks watching.
We got quite a few watching. Yeah. I'm getting a little video here. We're gonna slap on there in a little while.
Don't show any, man. People ain't walking.
Oh yeah, I won't do it.
I'm going to play with it a minute before I read the directions. I don't think that's meant to be.
Somebody's got a high-pitched squeal on here.
See if they'll find it there.
I mean, they sell.
That was the other goal with the animation.
So I got a 480
We're gonna try to do a quick walk around here. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I felt like it was a good way to at least show you the size and some of the booths here. That was actually a quick walk around I did just a few minutes ago before they opened the doors. So there wasn't anybody in the aisleways, but again, that was behind closed doors. So there's a number of people in here now that's starting to come in. Sunday attendance at Huntsville Hamfest doesn't pick up until about noontime. Most of the locals here are in church, and after church, then you'll start seeing people pile in here between 12 o'clock and closing time of 3 o'clock. We've got a lot of prizes. We've got about 20 prizes we're going to start giving away. We'll try to do that in just a couple minutes. Good morning. All right, let's see. Let me go check on Hambot, see what Hambot's doing.
What happened is that other shortwave station that used to be here, yeah, WWW, what happened here? I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Now, he puts out their natural waters, they can't touch it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we are working out some. This is the first year we've actually used YouTube at a Hamfest. The chat room it gets bogged down really bad. One of the things we've noticed is when we ask you to hit something to enter for a prize, there's a lot of people that hit it over and over and over and over and over. And what's happening is flooding the chat room. So what we're going to do is, when we're going to leave it on regular mode, but when we start doing prizes, we're going to put it on slow mode. Put it on slow mode, and that means you can only type whatever we set it for. Let's say we set it for 30 seconds. You'll only be able to type once every 30 seconds. But that's okay while we're giving prizes away. And that keeps a person from just keep banging the keyboard and flooding the room. So, and then after we get through giving prizes away, we'll turn it back to normal mode. All right, so Hambot's getting warmed up over there. We'll be doing surprises in a minute. Let me make an announcement about the show. Hey guys, so if you're not familiar with us, if you're new to us, you know we're Amateur Radio Roundtable. We have a weekly show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we've got some great co-hosts. We have a lot of fun on the show. We'd love to have you. All of our shows are recorded. You can watch them anytime. We have about 860 shows recorded. And please join us. And if you will, right now, while you're watching, please hit the subscribe button. That really helps us out a lot on the subscribe button in our rankings for our videos. So join us on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. We'd love to have you there. Now, our show's audio was also broadcast on international shortwave station WBCQ on 7490 kilohertz every Thursday afternoon between 5 and 7 p.m. Eastern time on WBCQ. So we're out on shortwave, and if you're listening out there on shortwave, we'd love to have you join us on our video show on Tuesday nights. In addition, if you like driving, if you're one of the people that drive across the country and you know, can't watch video, but you want to hear the show, all of our shows are on a podcast, an audio podcast. Nearly every podcast carrier in the world carries our show. You can find it on iTunes and Google and all the big podcast carriers have our show. So check us out there. We have a Facebook group. The Facebook group has over 12,000 hams in it. Just go to W5KUB on Facebook. Search for W5KUB, and please join us there and hit that subscribe button, and we'll start some prizes up in just a few minutes. Okay, I'll tell you how this works. Hambot will announce. I need a listener giving away a prize here. Oh, I won something. What'd I win? Okay, I just won a prize. Let me go see what, Kathy? I think I just won 2 prizes. So we'll, Kathy is going to go up there and see. I think they called my name twice. So we'll see what we got here. Well, we won 4 prizes yesterday, 4 yesterday, and I don't know, at least 1 today. We'll see what we got. Oh boy, I got a book again, looks like. Looks like I got a book. Hope it's not the same book I won yesterday. So we won a gift certificate yesterday and a book to get your technician license. And let's see what we got here. We only got 1. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay, guys, so here's my prize. How to Chase and Work and Confirm DX the Easy Way. I just won a book. So this is prize number 5 we've won. And, you know, we are in a competition with Glenn Popel to see how many, who's going to win the most prizes. I don't think Glenn's here today. I think he won maybe 2 prizes yesterday. Typically, normally we have the contest between us and Joe Eisenberg, K0NEB. Joe's luck really, I don't really know how he has it. Normally he has to go to town and buy a suitcase every time he's here so he can carry back all of his prizes. And we were looking forward to the challenge of beating Joe this year, but he didn't make it. So we'll probably give these prizes away to somebody on one of our weekly shows, and we'll just have some fun with them. Let me check out the chat room here and see. Ted Randall did not come. Ted did not come this year. Ted has been in the hospital. He had pneumonia and just recently got out and decided not to come. And of course, I can understand why. You know, we wanted to make sure this was a good Hamfest, and it was successful this year. This is our first real people back to Hamfest in a couple years. We don't know how well the numbers are going to be as far as the Hamfest, if they break even, but we did throw some money in the ticket thing there to help support the Hamfest. So it was well worth donating to them. You know, the interesting thing about this Hamfest, you don't realize this place cost a lot of money. This Von Braun Center cost Brazilian dollars, if you know what a Brazilian dollars is. Also, Hamfest also takes blocked rooms. You know, they'll block a number of rooms and reserve them. For instance, they may reserve 200 rooms at the Embassy Suite. Well, if those rooms don't get filled, the Hamfest is responsible to pay for those rooms at the end of the show. So if they had 200 rooms, let's just round it off to $100 a night. If they had 200 rooms, and this week half the people canceled and didn't come, then that would be that could be a lot of money that they would have to pay the hotel. So the only way to get out of it is if the governor or the mayor, calls some type of emergency and declares, that we shouldn't be doing this, and then they would get their money back. But there's been no declaration to limit, the event. We hope that they sold all the rooms. Yeah, that's where Joe normally goes. Joe normally goes to the airplane baggage place where all the, he always makes the trip there in addition to see what he can get. And he always brings stuff back, cameras and I don't know, everything he can find there. And that's near here, and he'll go there and he'll pick up some baggage that people lost and didn't claim. All right, so let me tell you a little again. About Hambot and the restrictions that Google puts on us. It's very difficult for Hambot to work. We don't have a lot of control over things, but we've got Hambot working. Hambot's doing a pretty good job. So when Hambot gets ready to give away a prize, he will tell everybody, we have X prize for you. Please enter something in the chat room. You need to enter something at that time. You hit a period and enter, say hello, say hi, anything. Make an entry into the chat room and hit the enter key. And what that does, that puts your name in the participants list of the chat room. YouTube only keeps a list of about 10 people that's in the chat room after about 5 minutes. It lists only the people that have recently chatted. So we asked you to hit a key. When you hit a key, you'll see a bunch of people hitting it and entering it, and then that will populate the list. It'll put your name in a list, and it'll stay there for like 5 minutes, and then Hambot's going to pick a name out of that list. So hitting it more than once does not help. In fact, it hurts things. So just hit it one time, put your name in one time. We'll probably turn it on slow mode during that time. When we turn it on slow mode, you're only going to be able to make an entry once every 30 seconds. It looks like K0NEB is in the room. Joe is in the chat room. Joe, I'm beating you, Joe. Wish you were here. I'm beating your pants off, man. Right now, I've chalked up 5 wins. You doing a prize?
What was the name of it? What was the name of that county?
Humphreys,
Humphreys. I'm not sure where that is. Just east
Middle
of Nashville.
Tennessee.
Oh, a
West.
little ways out there. We're all the way down. Oh, you're in that. But we had a lot of rain. We had some flooding this week there after we lived. Yeah, the Piney Creek crested at what? 30 feet in the last record.
31 feet. The last record
The
was.
last record flood on the Piney Creek was at 20 feet. I knew you were over that way somewhere. I just couldn't remember. You went anything?
All right, guys. All right. Hambot's getting warmed up. Yeah, I kind of feel like when Hambot starts up here, he's gonna go in a flow. Let me check something here. Yes. All right, we're going to get ready for Hambot in just a couple minutes. Everybody just wait, don't hit enter yet. We'll be right back in just a minute. Get out and be active with ICOM's new IC705 and its optional multifunction backpack. The IC705 is your perfect QRP companion, as you have base station features and functionality at the tip of your fingers in a portable package covering HF 6 meters, 2 meters, and 70 centimeters. This compact rig weighs in at just over 2 pounds, with RF direct sampling for most of the HF bands and IF sampling for frequencies above 25 megahertz. It also has a large 4.3-inch color touchscreen with a live band scope and waterfall. It features 5 watts with the BP272 or 10 watts with 13.8 volts DC. You have single sideband CW, AM, FM, as well as full D-Star capabilities. It has a touchscreen display, micro USB connector, Bluetooth, and WLAN. It also has an integrated GPS with the antenna and with the GPS logger, a micro SD card slot, and it comes with the HM243 speaker microphone as standard. The LC192 is a perfect accessory for the IC705, with a special compartment for your IC705 and room for accessories for soda, activations, or just a day in the park. Visit www.icomamerica.com/amateur for more information on ICOM radios. All right, we are back. We're back. Hambot will he'll be coming on very shortly. We'll let you know when. All right, Hambot is about warmed up, so Hambot's going to get ready. Just wait. When Hambot tells you to enter, then you can enter, okay? Just wait for that. we will go back to normal mode after prizes. Kathy, did Hambot say a 40?
That thing's so on.
All right, so we are looking still. This is going to be the MFJ dummy load. This is a dummy load. I think Hambot made a mistake and said something about a 40-meter antenna. That's going to come later. So this is for, yeah. So this is for the MFJ dummy load. So Hambot's asking everybody to enter their name or something, and Hambot will pick in just a moment, and he will tell you who the winner is. We're giving away a prize right now.
So it should be like a 40-meter antenna. It's going to go all the way up there.
That's pretty big. 40-meter antenna is pretty big. It might be, yeah. 40-meter antenna is about 60-something feet. Yeah.
It's big.
I see Joe in there, K0NEB. He's trying to beat me at my own game here of winning prizes that we're giving. Now, Joe, this is you're eligible now to win a prize from us, Joe. But these don't count about you beating me. If you win more prizes here than I win, you still don't beat me. Okay, time's expired. Let's see. I know one thing, it is cool out here today again. So this is for the dummy load.
Anybody got a name yet?
He didn't display it?
Why not?
Okay, the winner is Jennifer Moore. Jennifer Moore. For some reason, Hambot did not post the winner's name. Again, this is a chat room issue with Google. Jennifer Moore is the winner of the MFJ dummy load. So we're gonna keep them going. We'll get these prizes out even if Hambot can't talk here.
Just posted.
Please be sure, Jennifer, please be sure to send an email to Tom at, no, scratch that. Send an email to prizes at w5kub.com, prizes at w5kub.com. Give us your address and so forth, and we'll get that prize to you. We'll be doing another prize just one moment.
I've watched you from home a few times.
What was that?
I've watched you from home a few
Oh,
times.
okay, cool.
I usually get busy and forget. So.
Well, here, stick it on the front of your computer.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, this will be for Ham Radio Deluxe software. This is the next prize, is Ham Radio Deluxe software. Hambot will be telling you to enter something. Here we go. Here's Hambot. Ham Radio Deluxe software is coming up for some lucky winner.
And away they go.
Yeah. So see, you didn't put it on slow mode that time, but that's okay.
What is?
Oh, okay. That's just a bunch of people in here. All right, we're still in slow mode, meaning you can only enter something once every 30 seconds. Just enter a hi or a period or a hello, just so we know you're here. We're getting your name right now. How's it going, Michael?
Hey,
Yeah.
the email address you gave me before, it got rejected.
Which one?
The W5KUB.com one, it got rejected a total of 16 times.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to do. My address is
Tom at W5KUB.com, it got rejected a total of 16 times. And so I sent it to W85KUB
at Gmail. I'll get that too. But you know, the other one's working. I mean, I'm getting emails from everybody.
Yeah, I just sent an email to that other one, the Gmail one, so you should have it now. There you go. It should be there. If you have any questions, give me a call.
All right, thanks. All right, we're back on. Let me see if been talking to somebody. I don't know if we got a winner or not. Let's see. Did we get a winner on that one?
You got to talk about it right now.
Oh, is it?
It's on here? Oh, GYN, okay.
Okay, N2GYN, a winner. I'll tell you, I think that N2GYN has won multiple times in the past, and I don't know why I'm thinking this. I think he won a big prize one year. I think he won a big, expensive Comet CAA 500 antenna analyzer. I may be wrong. So, N2GYN, were you the winner of the Comet analyzer a few years ago with us? Are we doing another prize? All right, what is it? Okay, this is for 2 tickets to the Orlando Hamfest, Hamcation. Let's see. That'll be coming up in February. Okay, N2GYN says he'd never won a big prize. Okay, I confused you with somebody else. Sorry about that. Maybe you will win a big prize.
Tom, you doing okay today?
We're doing good.
Nobody knows me. Everybody knows you.
So do we have a winner on that? Yeah, Kathy.
All right, looks like Ray, K5UZZ, is a winner of 2 tickets to Orlando Hamcation. Congratulations, Ray. I know Ray, he's a friend of mine. He lives down in Mississippi, I think. Yeah, lives down in Mississippi. Ray, if you don't use those tickets, somebody will use them, I guarantee you. It's a great Hamfest. We've been here the last couple of years. You'll enjoy it there. Let me see what Hambot's thinking.
You gonna do any more? Okay, what's next?
40-meter bazooka antenna? All right, next prize, Hambot's giving away a 40-meter double bazooka antenna. This is from our friend Emmett at Radio Waves. And hey, this is a very nice broadband, well-built antenna, 40-meter double bazooka. You do have to give your,
As usual.
well, they have to.
I listen to the show, but I listen to audio. I do audio. I don't listen to
So, or in the last 5 minutes.
All right, you'll have to provide your own feedline coax, but this is a great 40-meter antenna, 40-meter double bazooka from Radio Waves. From Emmett. Emmett's usually with us, but he's not here. He's been very busy lately. All right, let's see what we're doing.
What are you doing now? No fly? It just said the time to enter has expired. Okay, I don't know what that means. It's not working very well. People design and build to work on iron. You need to work at 5 minutes. But there's a lot of restrictions. Okay.
Okay, to try to clear up what's going on here in the background, Jerry Simpson just won that. Hambot is not sending out the winners' names right now. It could be, again, the restriction that YouTube's putting on us. They're only allowing us to type, I think, 11. We can make 11 entries in 30 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
Or only 200 characters in 30 seconds. So Jerry, did I say Jerry Simpson? Jerry Simpson won the 40-meter double bazooka. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, Jerry, thank you. Be sure to send an email to prizes, P-R-I-Z-E-S, prizes at w5kub.com, because we don't know where you are. I imagine there's at least 5 more Jerry Simpsons in the United States.
I bet there are.
You know, I had a guy that won something one year. All we had was his name. And it took me a month to find him. I finally found him at some radio station out in Colorado or somewhere. You know. So please send us, if you win anything, please send us an email to prizes at w5kub.com. If you want to see what the prizes are, go to w5kub.com and click on prizes and then Huntsville 2021, and you'll see the prizes that we're giving out there. And we're trying to update that page too, but it's difficult to do all these things we need to do at the same time.
Y'all do a very
So
good
we're lucky. We're lucky we're getting this much done, actually. Yeah. Let me check with Hambot, see what's going on.
Are you doing another one?
Okay, well, Hambot just did 3 emails, so that's all we're going to emails. Look at me, I'm losing my mind. Hambot just did 3 prizes, and we'll do some more in just a few minutes. We had about 20 prizes to give away today, so we're going to get busy. Stand by. More prizes coming.
All right.
Been on a mission this morning looking for a ceramic tube socket.
Really?
I bought a unusual transmitting tube, a closing light, to make a light.
Oh, light? Yeah. What kind of tube was
show you. I brought it. Well, it's not in the box. I brought it because I wanted to imagine the box.
Very few tube sockets here this year.
Yeah.
Very few ceramic tube sockets.
So you're gonna make you a call letter, or, I mean, a desk sign or something. Put that in. Yeah.
My wife has a engraving machine, a laser engraver. She's working with plastic now and stuff. But I wanted to light it, and because it has an opening in the base, I can put an LED up in there. Nice orange LED to look like a filament.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if you can't find a socket, you can always take you some plexiglass or something and drill you 4 holes and at least glue it in or something.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a little top-heavy, so that's why I was looking for the socket.
Yeah.
And also to mount the socket on the wood, so
right.
I have the ceramic socket there too.
Yeah. Well, hold it up and show everybody here. Get a little close up. This is for a desk. What do we call it? Desk something.
A lamp.
A lamp. He's going to put a light in it and light it up and put it on his desk. It's cool.
Very interesting.
That tube might still work.
It very well may.
Yeah.
It looks like a full though. Pins are corroded a bit.
Yeah.
So it's probably
well, it's definitely an old one for sure too.
Very clean.
Yeah. Hey, Bill. Yeah, Bill. It is cool in here at times. We're standing right below. The air is blowing here pretty good, and they really got the air conditioner turned down. Kathy is my wife. Kathy is here with us. She helps out with the show. Katie is not here. Katie's out in Wyoming. I see someone in the chat room said they won a citation from the police for driving fast. I have a story. So, I don't know, 10 years ago, coming back from Dayton, Hamfest, we got stopped doing 89 and a 70. I normally don't drive that fast, but maybe just for a few seconds that happened. But 89 and 70, so we got stopped. They pulled up behind us, pulled us over. It sat back there about 15 minutes before they even got out of their car. I don't know why it took so long. It was a friend of mine and me, and our car was loaded down from Dayton. I had 5 computers running in there, GPS, APRS, Wi-Fi, all kinds of stuff running. Radios, 2 meters, 220, 440, antennas everywhere. Cat 5 cables running everywhere, switches, hubs. So she walks up to the car. I give her my license, and she said, "You know why I'm stopping you?" Well, I was kind of. So, but before I could answer, She said, do you know why I'm stopping you? Before I could answer it, she almost got ran over on the road. Somebody almost hit her, and the tires squealed. Larry says he remembers that. So she takes my driver's license and throws it at me like this, man. She goes, bam, and she says, I'll be back. And she ran and got in her car to chase that guy down. But she said, I'll be back. All right, so she said it pretty forcefully that she'll be back. So I thought we better stay. They already know who we are. They sat behind us 15 minutes. So we're waiting and we're waiting. And it's taking a long time. My friend says, man, I gotta go. I'll try to make this. He said, I gotta go take a leak. Hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. Anyway, so we're on the side of the interstate. You know, the hill goes up. You got all the pine trees, you know, by the interstate. So he says, I gotta take a leak. And I said, no, man. I said, you can't go up there. I said, you come out of those woods, and if they're coming back and they see you coming out of those woods, that's not going to go over very well. They're going to know that we hid something up there. And I could just see the car being torn all apart, you know, and us out there for hours, and dogs, and they're up in the woods, you know, looking around.
Yeah.
So it was interesting that where we stopped, 20 feet in front of us was one of those signs on the side of the interstate, you know, call Tennessee Highway Patrol at this number, you know. So that was real handy to have right in front of us. So I called them and I said, you know, I said, we were stopped by an officer, and I said, I want to do the right thing. And I said, I think she said she would be back. Now, I put the emphasis on, I said, I think she said she'll be back. I didn't say, you know, I'll be back. So anyway, they said, well, we'll call her on the radio. We were sitting here 30 minutes. They said, I'll call her on the radio. And I said, now, don't make her mad. And, we won't make her mad. So they call her on the radio, and she says to tell them they can go. So we did not get a ticket there. The next year, I tried to contact them to see, you know, I sent an email and I left a voicemail. I said, we're the guys you stopped, you know, we stream live while we're driving. It'd be kind of cool for our viewers to see you guys, and could you maybe give us a little, you know, a little escort, maybe, you know, for a block or two, you know, right there, you know, and they never answered me at all. Yeah, they never called me back.
You don't want to rile up the highway patrol.
Yeah. All right.
Experiences with the highway patrol in the state of North Carolina.
Yeah, well.
Traveling salesman for Motorola.
Oh, yeah.
That was not good.
Yeah.
Get home Friday.
Well, I see Katie's in the chat room. Hello, Katie. Everybody, say hello to Katie. Katie's in the chat room. Since she's not here, we'll just have to make her be here. There we go. Katie's in the chat room. Everybody, say hi to Katie. Hello. Glenn was with us yesterday, but Glenn is already headed back home. That was in Tennessee. That was just north of Nashville, where we had our little thing going. The only major equipment vendor that made it here is Icom on this show.
And they're right here.
They're right in front of us here.
Tom, I couldn't believe how many boat anchors were here this year.
Yeah, there were a lot, man. There were a lot of boat anchors here.
More columns clear than I have ever seen in my life.
Here, take that microphone. That way they won't be hearing half the conversation, you know.
I was saying I couldn't believe all of the boat anchors here this year.
Yep.
I saw more columns here than I've ever seen in my life. A bunch of S lines, 74 series stuff. Some of it, most of it, operational. We good?
Oh, well, I'm trying to crank the gain up on that mic. Let's see.
Well, I'll get a little tighter on it. How about that?
Yeah. That's probably
The
okay.
flag turned around.
No, it's still weak. You're still low.
Okay, CQDX. Whiskey Alpha 4 Kilo Bravo Tango, CQDX.
That's interesting. That's orange, right, on the bottom?
That's orange.
It's interesting. It doesn't seem to be
CQ.
doing much.
The first channel yesterday.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much.
CQ. Turn it up a little bit in the mixer.
Yeah.
CQ. Oh, there it goes. Check.
That's gonna probably make it. Yeah, that's gonna make this real hot. I'll have to.
Check. Yeah, that's better. We might have had a loose connection there on the
Well,
fader.
I don't. For some reason now this is really hot, but that's okay. I'll just have to talk low. I'll just have to talk low. Let's see if we can get a kind of a balance. Let's try a different mic.
Sound guy's up here. Oh, your mic's up pretty high.
Well, no, that's this mic. This is all four.
Oh, that's you're in directly through the computer.
Yeah. This is all four wireless.
Okay.
Let's see how this one is. This is yeah. Check that one out. See how it compares.
CQDX.
Man, it's low.
Whiskey Alpha 4 Bravo Tango, CQ.
That's the black one, right? Oh, the blue one.
Blue.
That's down here.
Again. CQ. Test 1, 2. CQ.
It's not affecting it at all.
Sound man.
It's not affecting it at all.
Yeah, it's $10.
Not at all.
Yeah, next time I'm done.
What? Let's see.
Check.
This is the white.
Check.
All right.
Check.
And I'm on the white, so test. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's me.
CQ.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Check 1.
All right. Well, mine's about right. I don't know why those are. Is there anything coming out of that mic?
I'm not seeing anything. Check. Maybe so. I've got a delay on the VU meter. Check. Yeah, that must be
working.
it.
It's working now.
It is.
Let's try this one again.
Go back to the other one. Testing 1, 2. Oh yeah, there we go.
Is it working?
Plenty of signal now.
We need to turn it down. That's the orange. We'll turn all of them down a little bit.
Check. CQ. Test. Sound man. Whiskey Alpha 4 Kilo Bravo Tango. All right.
That's probably a little better.
Yeah. Remember your bungee cord before you move.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the bungee back on.
I tell you, we should do video on Tom's portable TV station here.
Yeah.
He has microphones, a really nice camera stand, his laptop here. He streams, and Wi-Fi so that we can wander around the floor.
We can't quite get it with this, but
no, little mixer, and hidden under.
Can't quite get it here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hidden under here is a 4-channel wireless microphone system. It's a nice little rig. Seems to work well. And welcome everybody to the Amateur Radio Roundtable, live from Huntsville. I'll tell you, it's a big year this year. A lot of people here yesterday. Audio a little hot. Thank you, Buck. We tweaked a little bit. How's that? That might be a little bit better. Liverpool. Hey, Steve Austin. Live streaming here. I have that mixer, good little unit. Yeah, the Behringer stuff is a lot better than it used to be. I use the X32 digital in my sound production, and tell you what, they're just about bulletproof. I have to convince Tom to run a big monitor showing chat activity. Thank you, Jeff. Just trying to tweak and tune. We had just a little dropout in the audio there, a little loose cable or something. We took care of that, and everything is flowing. We had a big time yesterday. I helped Tom walk the floor yesterday and shoot a little video. And I was saying, I don't know if y'all heard this, but the boat anchors, oh my gosh. And I know some of the other podcasters were talking about this on their streams overnight and this morning. Collins. Oh my gosh, the Collins gear. You know, when you're a kid, you look at that Collins stuff and say, ooh. But S-lines, you know, a table full of S-lines, a table full of 75 series stuff, receivers and transmitters. Maybe a walk through the Gigaparts booth. Mag 71, maybe we can do that today. Yesterday, the crowd was so thick, we couldn't get in the booth. Tom and I tried to do that, and there just wasn't enough room. It was wall-to-wall people. Who is this guy? Charles, my name is Earl Griffith. I live in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Whiskey Alpha 4, Kilo Bravo Tango. Looks like we just spammed a little bit of stuff. I'm out of sync. Yeah, I came down from Chattanooga and had been talking to Tom and thought I would help him a little bit. And Tom is taking a little break right now talking to his wife. So I'm just trying to fill. You're welcome. Huntsville, Alabama. There's some comment earlier about which Huntsville. But yeah, this is the Rocket City. If you haven't been here, Huntsville is the third largest ham conference in the country, following Zinnia and Hamcation. It's a really nice show. I was here 2 years ago when we had the last one, and I've only been a ham for 3 years. Let's see, damn trolls, yeah. I hate that spam. Maybe they'll leave us alone. Did you come down on the choo-choo? Oh, that's funny. No, I came down in the WRX in the parking lot of I-24. Huntsville, Alabama, yeah. It's a nice little town. I tell you, if you haven't been, this is a great Hamfest because it's not too big. It's in the Von Braun Center, as in Werner von Braun from NASA fame. It's air-conditioned. The boneyard is indoors. It's only a $10 admission. Parking is cheap. The food is good. The accommodations are good. And if you can stay an extra day or stay a little time, the NASA, the Space and Rocket Center, is phenomenal. The tours there are phenomenal. I came many years ago when I first went to work in the electronics industry and spent a day touring, and I came back a couple of years ago to visit my grandkids, and we would come and I'd never get to go. Thanks, David. Glad we got the audio straightened out. Finally got to go, and I was going to go on the day after Thanksgiving because the grandkids finally said, "Pappy, this is your day." And I called before I went, and that was one of the 3 days a year they were closed. So I haven't made it back to the Space Center, but we'll see. All right, live from Huntsville. It's typical Sunday. Things are a lot quieter. A lot of the boneyard people sold their stuff yesterday. You should have seen the gear people were hauling out of here yesterday. So much equipment. So much gear. Robin Mosley, yeah, I hope you can get to Hamcation next year. Oh, in the UK, yeah. Hopefully this COVID mess will be over by then and we can travel. Spam the official meat of Hawaii. Yeah, actually it is, thanks to World War II. There's James Davis from Wildwood, Georgia. Yeah, I spent most of my career in Metro Atlanta and just retired a couple of years ago out of the technology industry. Lafayette, Louisiana Hamfest. I'll tell you, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Sevierville, Tennessee Hamfest is coming up in a couple of weeks. That'll be a lot of fun if you want to go to Dollywood or you want to go to Gatlinburg, if you're in the area. That'll be a lot of fun. I always attend the Chattanooga Ham and the Dalton, Georgia Hamfest. Those are where I got my licenses a few years ago. Now, Tom, am I doing okay? All right. Well, I'm looking at a chat screen here, so if anyone has any questions or anything.
We just blocked out the guy that was looking for the hot girls a while ago, so he's gone now. Hey, got a couple announcements here real quick. These people have not sent us an email. We really need to hear from you if you want your prize. Richard Finney, Jennifer Moore, Ray, I know I can find you, Ray, K5UZZ. We haven't heard from you. And Mike, WZ9Z. Now, with the ham calls, we can probably locate you, but I don't know who Richard Finney is. I don't know who Jennifer Moore is. send us an email to prizes@w5kub.com, prizes.w5kub.com. Tell us your prize, give us your address.
Okay, make sure you claim those prizes. You don't want to lose these. Oh, good Hamfest in Tennessee. Chattanooga's good, but we're just going to have the Boneyard this year. Stone Hamfest. Yeah, that was in combination with Gwinnett County Amateur Radio Club. That's always a big one. Unfortunately, before I moved up here, I wasn't a ham, so I didn't go, and I missed that. And I learned of a new one. Atlanta is having a Hamfest this year. So, they're pretty busy too. And I didn't even realize that there was a big club in downtown Atlanta. But apparently they've been around since 1900 or the 1900s. What if they do not claim them? Well, I'll tell you what, if Larry...
Right, we will look for raised messages. What you have to understand, guys,
we'll try to find you if you have won something.
Away. We do
Tom says that we'll... I'm sorry, Tom, am I talking over you?
I'm sorry, I was talking, I forget, man. We were both talking at the time. Hey, somebody said Ray left me a message in chat. Guys, you got to realize this chat is only while the video is live. And if the video gets edited in any way, the chat goes away. So we don't have a copy. If this video ever gets edited and we take 1 second out, we lose all the chat. So don't leave us messages in chat. Send us an email. Prizes@W5KUB. I'm sorry, go right ahead.
I'm sorry, Tom. Broadcast is broadcast, and we're like the Today Show. We're talking all over each other. Yeah, Birmingham, Montgomery, those are some new Hamfests. Good Hamfest coming along. Let's see, in Pennsylvania, next Hamfest for us is Elmira in New York on September 25th. Things are starting to open up. COVID is bad, COVID is getting worse, but we know a lot more than we used to know. I've been wearing my mask the entire time except here on air. And people are being safe here in Huntsville. The Von Braun Center required that we have 12-foot wide aisles, so everything is really spread out. They doubled the size of the Hamfest. You can see the back wall way down there. This is like 140,000 square feet of Hamfest. Chairs are distanced. They have hand sanitizing just about everywhere. And they've done a really nice job of making sure that we're safe, because this is the first big Hamfest of the year. And we'll see what's next. We'll see who's next. Let's see, Tucson, Arizona, Radio Society of Tucson in September. How much is fee for a ham license now? The fees have not gone up yet. The FCC announced those fee increases, but they postponed activating those. So you'll pay your local VEC, your local volunteer examiner, processing. Uh-oh. It's prize time in Huntsville for the house. So I'll stand by for a second and let them make their announcements. Biloxi, was great. Was that good? Yeah, they're going to start charging a fee for the ham licenses, but usually the VEC fee is $20 or $25, something like that. Not much. Tampa Bay Hamfest in December. At Don Robinson. Doc, do you know this guy from Chattanooga? Probably not. Findlay Hamfest. Findlay where? Pay $10 in March.
We have 2 tickets to the Orlando location and go to W0ECG, Whiskey 0, Bravo, Charlie Golf. And a certificate to RT Systems, that goes to...
They're giving away prizes here. And they have an interesting way of doing this. I don't know how much of this you can hear, so I won't talk over it. Shelby Hamfest in September. Findlay, Ohio. Thank you, W. Baker for 8ELK. Yeah, the online testing is just a magic thing. Crestview, Florida in October. Yeah, the VEC fees are supposedly to cover the cost of the administration, so duplicating costs and mailing costs to mail the paperwork in and things like that. Melbourne, Florida. No, Daryl Tom is not going to claim another prize. It was crazy yesterday. His name came up. I don't know how many tickets he bought. Vet City Hamfest, Great Lakes Division considered. Bowling Green. Oops. Hope there's no sinkhole under the Bowling Green program. Ham Exposition in Marlboro, Mass. Birmingham. I think we mentioned that. We saw that earlier. Well, what I was saying, what they do with the door prizes here, they pull door prizes throughout the day, and they put your call sign or your name up on the board, and if you don't claim your prize by time for the big prize for the day, if you haven't claimed it, then they throw those away and they redraw, and they draw until someone live wins the door prize. Yesterday, the big prize was a Stepper IR antenna system worth something like $1,700, antenna and cable and controllers and things like that. Today it's radios. Yesterday you didn't have to be present. Today you have to be present to win. So I put my 6 tickets in, and I'm hoping to win a radio, and we'll see what happens. Davenport, Bark Hamfest in Bellevue, Omaha in October. Davenport, Iowa next Saturday. Peoria, 3rd weekend in September. Yeah, the Sevierville is 3rd weekend in September as well. I've got a sound production event that weekend, so I'll miss that one. Upcoming Hamfest in Mississippi. That'll still be a hot one down there. Send email right over the next show. Ray, thank you very much. Ray K5UUZ sent an email that says give his prize away on the next show. So thank you very much to throw it back
Ray,
in.
what did Ray say?
He sent an email that says give his prize away on the next show.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what Ray won. What did Ray win, Kathy? Oh, the
Hamcation tickets.
Okay, he wants us to give them away on another show. Okay. Okay. Ray, thank you. I know Ray, and thank you, Ray, and we'll see you Tuesday night on a show, and maybe we'll talk to you again on the 40-meter net.
CQ.
I know this guy, so you know, are you related to Larry Meadow?
No. 1:32 a.m. Monday now. Thanks for staying with us, Mag 71.
All right.
When I got out of high school, he was working in Memphis.
No, don't know him.
Okay.
Okay.
Just reading the traffic here as it comes across. Pacificon in San Ramon in October. Well, congratulations, David, for your Dayton tickets. That'll be fun. I guess that'll be next year.
All right, we're getting close. We're going to do some more prizes here real soon. Hambot is catching up on all the paperwork. We like to have paperwork to back up the Hambot program and database because
There you go.
because it might go to sleep and never come back. So you're protected. We've got you listed 2 places. And if we had to, we can go back and actually look at the video from today, and we probably could find the award that we gave you and get your name.
Hey, how are you?
You need the Arizona Outlaws here.
Okay, well, we're live streaming.
W7RH.
Welcome, glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Always fun when someone stops by and just waves at the camera. Hello, Huntsville. Kilo Baker. 9, Lima Hotel Tango. That's a good question, Richard. I'll ask Tom. Tom?
Yes, what's the question?
Richard wants to know if we're going to do another tour before we sign off.
We will. We'll try to do a couple more today. I tell you, I don't know when you tuned in today, but I did a 25-minute walk around this morning before they opened the door with no crowd in here, and it turned out pretty good. And I actually was able to record everything from the boneyard, the new vendors, everybody. We'll put that on again in a few minutes. Probably go to lunch. We'll put that on, but it was a lot easier to take the camera and just go around and bring it back and load the file here.
Yeah.
Even though this cart has pneumatic tires on it, it does not roll well. I think
Well, we need a little more air.
Yeah, I think one of the tires is getting low, but I think one of the next things I may do for the next Hamfest is put a motor on here. Now, probably a gas engine might make a little noise, so.
What you could do is hook a scooter up to it and just tow the cart around.
Yeah, or just take a scooter and build a platform out there on the front of it with the, everything mounted right there.
Well,
kind of like a studio.
Yeah, well, I can see that. I'm standing in front of the computer, and I can see sitting down right here and driving the cart.
You know what?
As Tom's walking around and describing the show.
Maybe I could get a hold of an old scooter. We'll get it working, and we'll build a platform on the front and make it just like a studio. We'll have the mixers and wireless mics and everything around it. Maybe a little table. We can put some notepads, microphone, and the camera. Yeah. And we'll just drive that thing around.
There we go. Forward and reverse.
Yeah.
But this works really well. I was really impressed yesterday because I had never seen Tom's rig before.
Yeah.
That we were able to just push around and stay online most of the time. We did have a Wi-Fi dropout when we got way over in the back of the boneyard.
I think that was that client bridge I had running because once we went to the internal Wi-Fi, it seemed solid,
Are you using the house Wi-Fi? The Von Braun?
No, we've got our own setup.
You have your own
over there.
spot?
Yeah. We had an Ethernet dropped and we put our own router over there.
Good.
And I've got a repeater over there, a Wi-Fi repeater over there, and actually I've got two Wi-Fis up there. You might, if you look behind the curtain down about 3 feet, you'll see some antennas sticking up.
Right, I see it.
That's for the vendors. We provide it for the vendors also.
Yeah. That's good. Good to have infrastructure.
Yeah. So Von Braun, they want either like $200 or $400 for an Ethernet drop.
Right.
So we just decided to share.
I was here 5 or 6 years ago for a charity event, and the vendors were complaining about that because it was a charity event and they were selling things, arts and crafts kinds of things for the charity event, and they were complaining that they didn't want to have to spend that much money for the Wi-Fi so they could run their point of sale stuff.
Yeah, well, and that's why we put this in for point of sale. So point of sale takes very little bandwidth.
Right.
But you always have people that want to stream and do everything else. So
of course,
I've got the up and down bandwidth limited on that other router.
Right.
I think I've got them set for like 4 megs up, 4 megs down.
That's pretty good.
Which is not bad for them. It's like having a DSL.
Yeah.
And I think last I checked the speed, we were somewhere around 280 megs or something.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yep.
Wile E. Coyote, hello, I'm back from Huntsville. I'll give away my old ICOM later. Tickets are $1,000 a piece. Yeah, I bet they are. Tony Curtis from Middle Valley. Is that Middle Valley, Chattanooga? Borrow a cart from Walmart. Electric wheelchair, James. Yeah, that's kind of the idea.
Yeah. Borrow a cart from Walmart. If there's a Walmart close by, we might drive it over here. I could, if they use the same carts in different cities, I could build this thing at home where it hooks to their cart, and then we just come over here and get a Walmart cart here.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them are, because they have the seat and then with the basket in the front.
Yeah.
And maybe that would connect well with the cart here, with the video cart.
I'd rather be all one piece. I don't want to pull a trailer.
Yeah.
You know, just make it a mobile one.
Well, I've seen some where they take a grocery cart and they attach the grocery cart to the scooter.
Yeah.
Tony, wish you were here. Yes. Tell you, it's a good one. I'm getting my fill of ham. Just haven't had it.
The what?
Fayette, Alabama. Hello, Brady.
Okay, well, let's do that. You're going to do a couple, right? Okay.
Next year, go all the these major Hamfests as part of my bucket list.
Okay.
Well, good for you.
Okay, we'll do these.
That's the thing to do. Don't get that one with the wobbly wheels. Yeah, that's always fun at Walmart. I always get that one. And some of those only work from short distance from the store. You know what they did? Those shopping carts cost so much. Some of the serious retailers have a RFID tag in them, and they have RFID in the parking lot. So if you go too far in the parking lot, it locks up the wheels on the carts to keep people from stealing the carts.
All right, so I just talked to Hambot. Hambot is requesting do not hit enter until Hambot tells you to, because there could be a chance if you hit enter before Hambot tells you to, you may not get in the list. So everybody just wait till Hambot tells you to. We're going to give away 2 or 3 prizes here real quick. We've got about 15 prizes left. We've got a lot left. So, hey, our next prize is going to be a, hey, Hambot. Hambot, what was the name of this? All-Star. Okay. Hey, guys, we're going to give away an All-Star hat here by Gold Medal Ideas. This is nice. I've got one of these. If you look on our prize page at w5kub.com, you'll see my hat. But this is the All-Star hat. It's a great hat. I think you'll like it. Nice quality hat. This is from Gold Medal Ideas. We're going to give this away as our next prize. Wait till Hambot tells you to enter. Maybe he's already told you. I don't know. I see entering. Here we go. Let's see.
Commercial break.
Yeah. So
ID.
That's Hambot.
Oh, okay.
Hambot's giving away the prize. Okay, so this is for the hat. Coming up, we're going to have a nice wedge. You guys are going to like this wedge. This is for the All-Star hat.
Everyone's checking in.
I think Hambot put the chat room on slow mode, if I'm not mistaken, meaning that you can only enter once in 30 seconds to slow down the jamming up of the room.
Right, because you have to have electricity around it, and then it has to have lights.
There we
We
go.
got a winner. Okay, Joe Whitehouse. Joe Whitehouse is a winner of the All-Star hat. Joe, send an email to prizes@w5kub.com. PRIZES, prizes@w5kub.com. We need to know your address and mention in here the All-Star hat. Hambot's going to give away next, I think, the wedge. Is that right? Guys, I love this wedge. This is a desk wedge. Look at this. It's a beautiful desk wedge. It's all acrylic. You can see how it's made. It's very heavy, very nice. You'll have your call. This is a patriotic design again, and this desk wedge is really, really nice to have. That's going to be the next prize.
And that was donated by Gifts for Hams.
Yeah.
Got to mention those sponsors.
That's right. And remember, play nice and don't mess with Hambot. don't mess with Hambot. Did it change? There we go. This is our don't mess with Hambot message right here.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong message. Here's the don't mess with Hambot message right here.
Wonderful.
What did that? Oh, okay. Hit it. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on here. Did we have a winner on the wedge? Who was the winner? Did we see the winner?
I have to say I was looking at the Hambot video. There it is. Don J0JNA won the acrylic desk wedge. Don J0JNA. Congratulations, Don. Okay.
All right, let's roll some more prizes out. Let's do a subscription, a digital subscription of CQ Magazine. Let's get this out. We got a lot of prizes. I smell donuts.
Oh, I do too. Must be lunchtime.
I smell donuts or something. That's like a hunting dog when a squirrel came in, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm still on Eastern time zone, so I eat early.
Yeah.
Relative to Huntsville.
All right. So this is a digital subscription of CQ Magazine. I want to thank Rich Moison and the CQ team there at CQ for giving us some digital subscriptions for CQ Magazine. This is a worldwide prize.
Yeah, digital subscription.
Yep.
And if you haven't seen CQ Magazine, you need to look at it. It is an amazing magazine. Hey, Hambot, do you smell the donuts?
Yeah.
Well, we do. Okay, Hambot's doing Hambot's thing. Okay.
Michael No, that's a 2. That's a 2. N2UN. Michael. N2UN. I couldn't read Hambot's writing. N2UN. Michael, you won the subscription to CQ Magazine, digital subscription. So send us an email to prizes@tom. No, that's not right. Prizes@w5kub.com. You're going to have to take over the rest of the show.
Tom, you getting tired?
Kind of, sort of.
Hey, this is hard concrete. It's hard to stand on this for a long time.
Good.
Okay. Maybe Hambot needs a donut. Yeah, well, maybe.
All right, next prize.
Next prize. Oh, sorry.
557 code also. What?
In my space, I'm not used to having 2 live microphones, so. You're welcome, Pat, Irish. Krispy Kreme is pretty close by. Ooh.
This is MFJ 392. This is a headphones from MFJ. My friend Martin F. Jew. He couldn't be here this week, and but as always, they always give us a lot of prizes. And while we're talking about MFJ, I want to mention the sad news. I think one of the reasons that MFJ did not come to the show is their manager for Ameritron died with COVID last week, and Mike Ennis died from COVID last week, and I think that probably was one of the factors. And they have been hit with several COVID cases there at MFJ, so it's probably best that they did not come. But they always support us with prizes. Let's see if we got a winner.
They do, and I have been the beneficiary of one of those prizes previously, and I was hoping that Martin would be here today so that I could personally thank him for that prize. I'd won an antenna on another podcast a year and a half ago, and of course we didn't have a.
So Richard Wood is the winner. Richard Wood is the winner of the MFJ headset, if I'm keeping the prizes straight. So Richard sent us an email to prizes@w5kub.com. Now guys, if I get a prize wrong here on video, as our website says, you can't hold me responsible, okay? Whatever's on the chat room and whatever's listed on our website is the prize, because I'll screw it up really good. There it is. We got it there.
Richard Wood.
Hambot just said Richard Wood won it.
Congratulations, Richard, for that MFJ headset.
Oh, Kathy kicked Hambot in the rear there to make him say that. So, all right, let's see if we're gonna do another one.
One more.
We're gonna do another prize. Hambot's gonna do another prize.
Yeah, I understand that Mike was the production manager at MFJ.
We'll do a Heil Sound Heil HTH1 handy talkie headset. This is for a handy talkie headset we're giving away to some lucky viewer. There we go, HT1A Heil headset. This is a neat little headset for your HT.
Well, Tom, it looks like the number of stream watchers has picked up. The folks applying for the prizes, signing in for the prizes, is going up.
They're waking up when they hear that, you know.
Yeah.
They're waking up.
Free. Okay. Hambot's doing his thing. Thank you, Richard. Make sure you get your prize. Okay. Does anyone sing the Jeopardy song? Looks like we have a worldwide audience today.
Okay, K4M, what is that? MQM, K4MQM. Barney won the Heil headset for the HT. Barney won it. Barney, send us an email, please.
Congratulations, Barney. Hope you enjoy that.
Is that all you're going to do right now? All right, we're going to take a break from prizes. We'll do some more prizes in a few minutes. We've still got a bunch of prizes left. Let's think. What time is it getting to be? 11:30? Okay. You want to go get something to eat?
That's cool. I never knew that the chat had a slow mode. Thank you, John. John's keeping the time clock for us. He says about 3.5 hours before the show closes.
And then all you guys close by, if you just come on up here and help us pack all this stuff up and get it in our truck, we'd appreciate that. That'd be a great help. We're not leaving until tomorrow morning. It's pretty tiring standing on your feet for 2 days doing this, and then you know, by the time we get packed up by 4 o'clock or so, we're ready to eat and relax. So we usually just spend Sunday night here. We'll head back to Memphis tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll be heading back to Soddy Daisy near Chattanooga this afternoon. I understand from my wife that the cats are missing me.
Oh, okay. You better get back. All right. So, hey guys, if we've got any new people in here, join us Tuesday night for our Amateur Radio Roundtable, 8 o'clock p.m. We've got a great show, great co-host. We have a lot of fun on the show, so check us out, join us. Also, right now, if you can, hit the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate that. That'll really help us out a whole lot if you hit the subscribe button. Our show is also on International Shortwave WBCQ on 7490. And if you got a receiver, you can hear that on Thursdays from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 7490. And don't forget our audio podcast on iTunes and all the podcast carriers. I'm going to do
your own band openings. ICOM newest SDR transceiver, the IC97.
I'm doing
radios bringing direct sampling.
No, I'm not, Linda. I haven't been to Dayton, and the cats do travel with us in our RV, but I haven't taken them.
Satellite operation, color touchscreen.
Hey, Richard. Yeah, through Soddy on your way to Crossville. Yep, that's us.
2 meters and 70 centimeter bands. It has a dual independent receiver capable of...
I'm near the river, near the lake, but not quite on it.
100 watts. Max output on 2 meters, 75 watts on 70 centimeters.
Sorry, Cage. Maybe next time. Keep trying, though. No audio, video.
/amateur for more information on ICOM radios.
Hello, Jim from South Dakota. This is a very unique thing that Tom does, live streaming this. You don't see this from too many shows. So, Tom,
well,
on behalf of all of the viewers, of which I'm one, thank you for your efforts.
Well,
really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And I'll tell you, it's getting tougher. It's getting harder to do all the time, especially as you get older. And we've been webcasting Dayton Hamfest for about 18 years now.
Wow.
We're contemplating whether or not we're going to do Dayton this coming year. I don't know. We may not. I would love to just go up there and look around and see things, because when we do a broadcast, I get to see nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I like buying little parts and different things, like buying tubes, tube sockets, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, next year we may just go up there and relax and look around, you know, and have a good time.
Well, you should do that. You need to do that.
Yeah.
You're entitled to do that. You've earned your walking shoes around the show.
Yeah.
And there's so much interesting stuff out there.
Hello, Ed in Birmingham.
And Norm says, will Dayton be back? Of course it'll be back. The question is when.
Marion, Arkansas, K3JRB, Marion. Hey, welcome. We used to live over in Marion.
Well, thank you, Todd. I'll take that as a compliment.
You know, at some point in the next few years, we're probably going to have to start. Right now, our weekly show is our focus. We've been on for about 6.5 years, weekly show, and we're going to have to start trimming it back. Probably at some point, I would love to turn the show over to somebody else that could do it and keep the show going. But right now, I have not found anybody interested in continuing with the show.
Yeah.
And we built up a pretty good viewer base out there.
You have
and people around the world,
Yeah.
and we're well known, established, and you know, if somebody want to do a ham show, we can keep it going.
Yeah. There are a lot of them out there, but I'll tell you, the quality is really good, and Tom just does a phenomenal job. Tom and his team. It's not just Tom. Pull a cat around in a wagon at Dayton. At Xenia.
We got, looks like we got the UK in here. Several people from the UK in here tonight. Today, I guess it's night there.
Yeah, someone said it was 1:30 in the UK.
Well, it'd be
Right
about
about
6 hours.
six-
So it can't be.
6 or
well,
7.
yeah.
That wouldn't be right then, would it?
No. Unless it's a rainy day, it may be real dark there, you know.
Might be a cloudy day. Flint,
How you
Michigan. Welcome, Robert.
I know
Toledo.
You do. I know you do. I just want to count something here. 5, 6, 7. Okay. I know it. Guys, we
Yeah, Larry,
we
I
got
can
some-
understand that. I do
We got
sound
some-
production. It's a lot of work.
We got some really big prizes coming up. We've kind of held those toward the last part of the show here.
Right.
We got
That's
we
good.
got a lot of prizes. I mean, the value is like $450 each. So that's going to be cool to give away some bigger prizes.
So y'all stay tuned in and call your friends and relatives too, and let them tune in. (1831) in the Netherlands. Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Todd, that's why I'm here. I just walked in to help Tom some. Allagan came to help Tom launch a balloon. I know Tom appreciated that. You know, that's one of the things that drew me to the channel is that Tom does so much. And to hear about all these balloon launches and the balloon construction, that's incredible. And before I came down, I was showing my wife some of the pictures that Tom had posted of balloon construction and such. It's amazing what they have done. Into GYN on Long Island. Y'all be safe up there with the storm coming through. I know that the ARRL folks, some of them bailed out yesterday because of concern about getting home and having power. David Minister left yesterday instead of staying over till today, I understand. Because of that. And there's still some folks in their booth. Green shirts this year.
All right, well, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm going to go wash my hands again
Tom.
to make sure I don't have any germs on them. I'm trying to do that a few times during the day.
That's a good thing, Tom.
Yeah.
Be safe. Okay, I'm just peeking over at the screen over here. Let's see, name and call sign. My name is Earl Griffith, and my call sign is Whiskey Alpha 4 Kilo Bravo Tango, and I live in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, which is a suburb of Chattanooga, about 20 miles north up the Tennessee River. And I've been a ham for 3 years. I started out when I was 7 or 8 years old as an AM broadcast radio DXer. And I told somebody that I have memories of opening up my little 6 transistor and stringing a wire over to the window screens to see if I could listen or pick up some of those clear channel stations at night. Michael, you know, there's a lot of evidence about that wearing the mask is the thing to do rather than the hands. No beer 30 today unless you're finishing. It's Alabama and people in church till noon. Yeah, Wiley, probably so. But my blender named Jimmy, as in Buffett, is waiting for me when I get home to Chattanooga tonight, or Soddy Daisy. Hey, Jason from Des Moines. Wayne, do both. Yes, Wayne Johnson, do both. Wash your hands, wear the mask. I'm not wearing mine right now as a courtesy to you since I'm on air. But I had been wearing my mask the whole time, and that was the deal I made with my wife. If I was coming to Huntsville to the Hamfest, I was going to wear my mask, and I have done it. Tony, broadcast band DXer since '66. Hey, Tony, you and I are about the same age then. I was 66. I was 7 years old, so it would have been about 67, 68. I remember listening to Green Eyed Lady from WCFL in Chicago. Thank you, Todd. Glad to do it. Yeah, I'm a late bloomer. I only got my license 3 years ago. I had access to CB when I was a 10-year-old. The family had that. And then in the 70s, I worked in a TV shop in high school and installed CBs and put up towers and tuned radios, and we talk skip with barefoot, and I just couldn't quite find an Elmer back then. I lived in a small town in South Carolina, and there just wasn't anybody. Transistor radio with an earplug. You're right, Frank. Matt from Pennsylvania. Better hope she doesn't see this video. Same way. Tube radio, clear channel stations. Yeah, I tell you, when I remember when WCFL ran a contest, they shut down the telephone systems in Chicago. They had a call-in, and they literally crashed the phone system up there. Software listener since '45. All right, Larry. Since right after the war or during the war. Ham from '86 and CB in the '60s. Well, when I was a little kid, when I was listening to my AM, the teenage kid across the street had a CB radio in the '60s. And I remember going over and looking at the radio and listening to the Heterodyne, and he was talking to somebody. He said the guy was at the fairgrounds, and I was listening to that and saying, wow, that sounds like State Fair sounds to me. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Patrick had a CB. Jerry got his novice in '84. How are you, sir? Good. Good. Folks walking by, we all had a CB. Yeah, Mark, that's right. Super CFL. John Eusker, KOMA in Oklahoma. Wiley said he bought a CB license in that small window of time. Yeah, in the '70s, I got the second station, or second license. God, that's what we had back then, was CB, and it was a lot of fun. And shoot and skip on sideband, come home from school in the afternoons and turn the radio on. One friend had a Moonraker 4 that I put it for him, and the other friend had a antenna specialist super scanner. It was 3 dipoles in a triangle. But CB is what got me here. I did that back then as a kid and a teenager, and then life happened. I went and sold industrial process control stuff, Motorola stuff, trying to automate plants in North Carolina. First shortwave rig was a Hammerlin HQ. Oh, yes. That's interesting. AM broadcast Heterodyne was at 834 kilocycles due to the Belize and the 50 kilowatt station WCCO. I lived in Atlanta, and of course WSB clear channel there, all over everything. KA49SZX had a CB started with a walkie-talkie. Yeah, I had a channel 14 walkie-talkie, and I opened the back of it, and there was a serial number label in the back, and I thought that was my call sign. So I could hear the plumbing companies and stuff that used CB for business back then, and I used to call from my little walkie-talkie. No one ever answered, though. Richard, what was my call sign? The first call sign was KBT 6153, and that's why my ham sign is Whiskey Alpha 4 KBT, just in memory of that and my dad who helped me get into that. First radio was a Swan 260. CB trick stick. Oh, I had a Honda Civic with a 102-inch whip on the back, and I used to laugh, and they said I was driving an antenna with a Honda attached. Yeah.
Well, I was checking to see if a boat anchor was still over there. I kind of interested in yesterday.
Did you get it?
No, I think it's gone. What it was a great big, looked like a weatherproof box with a big glass insulator out the top.
Yeah.
And it had a bunch of coils in it and relays. I think it was a remote tuner, probably for a broadcast station.
Uh-huh.
A remote matching deal. And
white plastic box about so big.
Yeah, about so big.
It was here this morning.
Was it? I didn't see it, but I might have missed it again. But
Yeah.
I'm always building some remote antenna matching stuff, and I thought that'd be a cool box to put outside, but it's pretty large. It still may be over there. Don't
Might
know.
be. Well, I saw it earlier. Back toward the corner.
Yep.
Across from the Wireman, I think.
I'll look again a little later. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, CB, that was the stuff. The crazy thing is, when I was a teenager, we're talking about getting started in radio, Tom. The antenna that the next door neighbor put up for a base station when I was a kid, I took that down, and when I was a teenager, I rebuilt it. It was an old Cushcraft Ringo.
Yeah.
And I put that crazy thing back up another pine tree. And then when I grew up and left my parents' house, I took that Ringo down. And when I...
Now, what band was it for?
CB, 11
was
meter.
it CB? Yeah. Well, Ringo was a popular antenna for ham radio.
Oh,
for
yeah.
2 meters.
They're still available.
Is it? And they came out with the Ringo Ranger, which was
the VHF
twice the gain, Yeah. Yeah, I know. I remember the Ringo there that people used to use for CB.
Well, the crazy thing is, I still have that antenna. When I
Yeah.
cleaned out my parents' house a couple of years ago before I moved them up here with me, and lo and behold, there was the Ringo in the garage, still there.
I would imagine you could probably retune it pretty easily for 10 meters.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get it up on 15 or not, but you could surely make
Well,
it work on
I have
10.
a plan. When I was in college, I worked for Radio Shack.
Mhm.
And I bought a lot of their discontinued stuff after it went clearance.
Mhm.
And I have 2 of the 3-element CB beams new in the box in my attic.
Yeah.
And 10 meters is calling my name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bill in Huntsville. Browning Golden Eagles and Moonrakers. Oh my gosh. How are you, sir?
Fine. Say hello to W5THT Pat. We'll see if he's watching.
W5DHT. Okay, Pat, are you out there? And what was your name, sir?
Tom, his tired old man, W4WLF.
W4WLF is here. So if you're out there, say hello. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you stopping by.
I spent many an hour watching these things from Hamfest I couldn't go to, watching y'all drive back.
Glad you're here. Glad you're here today.
So am I.
Thank you, stopping by. Pierce Simpson on a bike. Bill in Huntsville. Yeah, the Golden Eagles were big things, and we had one guy in Irmo, South Carolina, and he was, I can't remember what his call sign was, but he was the eye in the big eye. The eye in the sky and the big eye. I got a weak one on you, breaker. Yeah, that was sad back in those days.
All right, Rick Pinelli. Rick Pinelli. I know we've got a winner, but we don't know who Rick Pinelli is. I have a friend that's named Rick Pinelli in Memphis, but we don't know. There may be 100 Rick Pinellis out there.
Okay, so Rick Pinelli, if you're still online, send us a note.
We need to know who you are.
We want you to get your prize. Oh, okay. Hurricane Henry reports trees down on cars in Central Mass. Yeah, CB on FM. That's an interesting spin on things. Jerry, my neighbors were country music artists when you were a kid, and they'd autograph your QSL cards. Boy, that was neat. You know, I was so excited when I got my ham license, got my general, and got on HF. And I reached out. I called CQ, and somebody came back to me, and I told him he was my first contact. And by golly, he actually sent me a physical QSL card, and I was so thrilled. I've got that framed over my desk. D104. I never liked the lollipop. I just don't like the way they sound with those crystal elements in them. And I had one of the 104 mobiles, and it was scratchy. Some people love them, though. But, CB is a stepping stone. Some people think CB is a bad word or dirty word, but it's a good stepping stone into Ham. There's a bear in the air over I-77 near Newcomerstown, Ohio. I was listening on XM radio yesterday to a, what's the name of that channel? The Road Trip channel. And darn if they didn't play, guess what? Guess what they played? Convoy. They actually played Convoy. Into GYN, now learn CW. I actually bought a little Bencher key yesterday. Beautiful little Bencher key, little black key. And, there's a... Let's see. I'm hoping, there's a really good group on Long Island that does CW training. And I'm considering signing up for that. I've heard folks who've done that and have done really well with that. Your wife is going to ask about your missing mask. Well, hopefully nobody will tell her that I'm doing this. But, as you can see, there's no one nearby. I'm in clear air, so I feel like I'm safe, and I am fully vaccinated. Convoy was recorded in Omaha. Omaha? The orchestra behind the song is Mannheim Steamroller. Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine Mannheim Steamroller Christmas Convoy? Yeah. I haven't done anything with CB in a long, long time. I still have some of that gear. Yeah, thank you, Mary. I hope to know you're good. Tony got a full license in '68. That was good. Good CW training classes in Atlanta area as well. Well, Code, unfortunately, I'm not in Atlanta anymore. When I retired 3 years ago, I moved from Sugar Hill, Georgia, which is North Atlanta, up to Chattanooga. FM frequencies on CB, what I understand is they're still going to use the current channelization. So Cobra actually pushed for the FCC to activate FM on CB. And they're going to stick with the current channelization. So what they're going to do is add FM to the existing radios. So you'll have AM, FM, and sideband. I guess they'll be narrow enough to fit. You might find somebody on CB Huntsville. Joe Husker, that's right, because they are not expanding the band plan for CB. They're just adding the new modulation. KK4 CVA Tim, thought you were the only one who liked Mannheim Steamroller. Tim, I'm a sound guy, and I have a secret plan to build one of those Christmas light programs, and it's going to be run on top of Mannheim Steamroller Christmas. You're right. If the CW group in the Northeast, if there's one in Atlanta, well, if they can do it online, then yeah, that'll work. I'll be down there again at the end of September for a music festival that I do. How are you, sir? Good. To do sound production for that, but long way down there. There's that booger again. Uh-oh. Mary's asking for prize time. Tom's over there talking to Chatbot, trying to make sure the list is good. Europe has FMCB for years. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bill. Too hot, getting a little too close there. Yes, Tim, I know they have a lot more than Christmas, and I have most of the CDs for Mannheim. Good CD Academy is CW Ops. All of the Mannheim is in Omaha. How about that? Yeah, I've enjoyed that. And the festival, the fall festival that I do sound for in Atlanta for 25 years, we used to do a Christmas as well, and I always played a lot of Mannheim Steam. Luckily, they have an ASCAP license, a city ASCAP license, so I can play anything out of my library. Tim saw them live in L.A. I wish I had. I tried to see them in Georgia before I moved, but the tickets were like $150 a piece. Richard. Thank you, Richard. Audio, is it just dropping out or is it distorting? Okay. Let me take a look. I got a comment about some distorted audio, and someone thinks it might be my mic is cutting in and out. I'm wondering if it's battery.
Might be. Whose audio was it?
Mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
It could be your batteries.
Better a stutter than a silence. Okay, we're going to take a quick break here.
Yeah.
Switch mics.
Yep. So there's another mic here. There's a lapel mic there if you want a lapel mic to wear, or you can wear that one. So we're going to take a break and go to lunch for a few minutes, about 20 minutes. So either you can do this, or I've got this 25-minute video that we can run if you're tired,
check.
and or if you want to stick around for a while and then put the video on and leave before we get back.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and put the video on? I need to make a pit stop.
Okay.
And I'm on Eastern time, so I need a bite. Thank you, Bob. Clipping. Tom's cell phone is sitting on the wireless mic receiver. No? Oh, it has that sound? No. Tom's cell phone.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Look.
His cell phone is next to
my cell phone, and I knew this could be a problem. Here's the wireless mic, lapel wireless mic here. My cell phone's here, and when this thing sends data burst.
AT&T?
No, this is a
Verizon.
Verizon. When it sends a data burst, it will pick up, and it's just close.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean,
you're right on it. Your antenna's right on it.
Yeah. Hopefully, it hadn't been doing it too much. I don't know. Is that what they were talking about earlier, maybe? Or
I don't know. We were not getting VU signal here earlier, but we're good now.
Oh, with that mic, you weren't getting a VU signal with that other mic, or do you know?
No. They said we had dropouts. I didn't see it on the VU meter, but the comment was maybe we have a failing battery.
Could be. Yep.
So, what's for lunch today?
Well, for lunch today, Kathy and I are having honey baked ham and some chips and a chocolate chip cookie.
Ooh.
And probably a Diet Coke.
Okay.
They said it was a hand mic, so.
Yeah. Pizza sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tom is a vendor. They're feeding the vendors, so I'll go out and get a hamburger.
I get to sneak back here and get in here.
Yeah. Thank you for the comments on the mic being clear now.
Yeah.
It probably was a battery. The critters ate our strawberries. Green and red tomatoes and cucumbers, however. Sounds like salad.
Hello, Bruce, N7XGR. Bruce always checked in the net every week. He's been at the show every week. Hi, Bruce. Say hello to you there. Mark Pupo, up in, I think Mark's in Xenia. Hello, Mark. How you doing? That's an old friend of ours from our Dayton years.
Sandwich.
Guys, what we're going to do while we go to lunch, we're going to put this video on that I recorded this morning. Hey, there's Joe Lowenthal, friend of mine back in Memphis. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Hello, Rich, up there in the Wisconsin Military Academy. That's Rich, W9TIT. Rich used to put our Tuesday night show up on like a 30-foot screen, and all the cadets at the Military Academy watched our show on Tuesday nights.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
Ooh, PD9FER. Yes, some ribs would be wonderful. And unfortunately, Wiley, we don't have the food trucks here at the Von Braun Center. And thanks for the comments about the mic sounding good now. That must have been a weak battery.
Yep. All right, so what I was mentioning is we're going to put a video on. I recorded this morning before the doors opened. So a lot of the vendors had already come in. They've uncovered their stuff. I took that as an opportunity to walk around and kind of show you the size and who's here and all the different stuff. And it's a video. It's about 25 minutes. We're going to play that video while we go eat. So we'll be back in a little while. we got a lot of prizes and a lot of big prizes left to give out. So don't go away.
Okay, Grady, how about squeeze some of those ribs through the internet for me? And Wiley, hope you like those fried tomatoes. Oh, no, that wasn't you, but yeah. The fried greens go to my wife, not to me, along with the chicken livers and the fried okra. Hambot needs some mobile one for lunch. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you know, don't get us start talking about food and barbecue and things like that. That'll be a whole nother discussion.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Go to this morning's walkthrough before the crowd was here.
We go. Hey, try to do a quick walk around here before the crowd. If you beat us back and you want to get on, let me show you. Get you a quick video here. We'll run this in a few minutes. So we got ICOM here. ARL's here. We've got Giga Parts.
24 minutes.
Show you where our booth is. Our booth is all the way over by the front door right there. Ham World.
Yeah, I should have got one out saved for her. I didn't think about that. Don't tell her.
N3 ZN keys.
Have a nice setup.